So one of these tests is that our supplications are not answered. That's one of the tests, right? Is that you are in need of Allah's help and He doesn't help you. And then you have to observe your heart. And you're not allowed to think, why doesn't He help me? Why should He? Why should He? Because you said so. And I mean, like, because you said so and you decided, that's why He has to do what you're asking. That's why Ibn al-Qayyim, and I mentioned this very often, said, before asking Allah why, and you should never, before asking Allah, why didn't you answer my call? Ask yourself, why didn't I answer His? How arrogant can one be? Like Allah says, don't do this, don't do that, don't look at this, don't speak about this, don't. You do it, and then when you ask Allah, why don't you answer me? So that's why, one of these tests is your supplication not being answered when you are desperately in need of His help. And if you then take away from it that you have no say over Allah, then coming to that conclusion is better than Allah having answered your prayer. Like when you're in need, and then you knock on the door, please, Rabbi, please, and it doesn't happen. And you come to the conclusion, Allah will do what He wants, not what I want, will give it when He wants, not when I want. He doesn't have to do anything, I cannot force my Lord. When you come to that conclusion, that's better than Allah who would have answered your prayer, and that you as an arrogant being may have continued in your life saying, whenever I call upon Him, He answers me. You know, many people say that, SubhanAllah, I just raise my hands and He answers me. when you don't answer His call and He answers yours, that's not because He loves you. Now, when He answers your call, when you do not answer His, it's not because He loves you. Does it make sense? And then people use it as a proof, like real fools. Like, oh, whenever I ask, I got a special bond with Allah. You don't. Look at your deeds, look at your heart, look at what you're doing. And then how can you even claim this? Huh? So this is why, watch out. When being answered, without you answering. Stajibu lillah. Allah says, answer Allah and His Prophet when they call you. Lima yuhyikum. To revive your souls. So, anyway.